basically the community decides what topics make the feature, what music makes the feature, and we give them an agreement.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate the setup.
Yeah, have to take direction.
Very cool. And you guys worked in cannabis before?
Yeah, we have actually. Yeah, we've actually changed some of the policies, specifically in marketing and sales. We were contracted to influence local municipalities to change their laws so that they would allow cannabis businesses to operate in the cities.
For 6 cities.
6 cities in Michigan?
For 6 cities in Michigan, we did that, and then I was I technically was one of the first people who helped influence a Michigan lawyer cannabis group. So back when I was just a legal administrator, damn near paralegal, I helped structure the Michigan Legal Cannabis Group.
Am I legalized?
Huh?
Am I legalized?
Are you legalized?
No, am I legalized?
Yes.
The group that wrote Prop 1? So you're friends with Matt Abel and Nick Zattel and all those guys? Yeah, Nick's a close friend.
Alright, cool. Yeah. So I worked more closely with attorney Barton Morris when they started bringing his implementation in. But really, from my educational background, I helped use that towards more of the political stuff and help educate all of our canvassers and everybody on how to really pitch it and get everyone to get those analytics that we needed to help push. So it was a dope ride, honestly. It was a dope ride. It was really cool.
I've worked on documentaries before also. I lived in Hollywood for a while. I worked on a documentary with Beyonce's dad in South Africa. As a producer, just an producer. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys documenting the ride.
Heck yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, education and community right now. That's it.
So like the next 24 months is just going to be like random content, but we're also engaging in like more structured content. For example, like one idea is called Blind Toast. This is more of an attention grabber, where 2 random strangers go into an empty room. The room has just a table and a chair, 2 chairs, and a joint on the table, and then we see what the reactions are going to be. So it's going to be like a social experiment and see if they actually light it up, and then what do they talk about.
Where does all of your media live?
So we're based here in Detroit, and so what we're planning on doing with this documentary is we're decking out the school bus, we're just making it just dope as fuck, and gutting it all out, making it half lounge area, half office, and we're going to go all around the country.
Yeah, so hopefully we can talk to you and pop up on you, see what's going on with you in your world, and see how we can get you involved in the documentary.
Yeah, my whole family's in cannabis. My brother works at Grassroots. They were acquired by Curaleaf last week, so we're the largest cannabis company in the world. My little brother's a grower, and then I've been doing brand partnerships and marketing in the space for like 4 or 5 years.
So SurfSide in itself, you guys are between Manhattan and Michigan, or is it like how many firms do you guys?
US and Canada.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
We're capable across. We're actually capable for delivering advertising global. Our bread and butter and the data that we're collecting is on all legal age consumers in the US and Canada.
Nice, awesome.
So our headquarters is in New York, Manhattan, and so I was the first hire. I just happen to live in Detroit, and I haven't relocated, but our team's more than 10 people now, and we got sales reps all over the place.
Awesome.
Growing, slowly but surely, or quickly but surely.
Right.
So you were living in Detroit before?
Yeah.
And then what gravitated you to the city here?
I grew up in the suburbs.
We're right down the street.
You know, actually, I went to U of M, and then after college I moved to China for 3 years, and then I went to do my MBA at the University of Cape Town, and I wrote my master's thesis on marketing cannabis within the South African socio-political economic context, which is really like a racialized context.
Right.
So after that master's thesis got published, I started doing brand and marketing consulting, and I moved back to Detroit because I was in LA for a while, but everything's just like so convoluted and saturated there that I don't think there's as much opportunity. And I came back to see some family and take some meetings, and I realized there was there's way more opportunity for me here. So, and I like the people here a lot more.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you something. If you could pick one topic to make the documentary, what would that topic be?
The topic of your documentary?
Any topic. It could be on the culture aspect of cannabis. It could be on the economic aspect, the medical aspect. Maybe you are thinking in a different way of life. What would that topic be?
I don't know. I think if you could get the information, like what interests me most is the way the government has removed the option of cannabis for so long, and now how they're allowing the pharmaceutical industry to enter in like very small and select ways, and like what the process is for deciding like what pharmaceutical groups are allowed to do that and what qualifies them as people to be able to sell CBD, for example. Like that one CBD product that got approved by the FDA, like what is that company's relationship with the FDA? What is their like historical background in pharmaceuticals? And that's just like me like thinking conspiracy.
No.
But we're definitely gonna look at it. That's dope. That's real. That's very real. And that's something I brought up to him about a week ago, and I was like, so if you really think about it, just trace it all back. Textiles and how we were manufacturing papers, real big reason why hemp was shut down. Now you got companies that are popping up with new ways of manufacturing and implementing into hemp. What is going to be their backlash? What is going to happen with them, and why is it just now like you're able to get through it? Just like you said, that's very interesting. That's very selective, but it's very interesting.
I doubt you'll be able to get too deep on it, but I hope you do.
Right, Coach.
But I mean, like everything else is like rather elementary. I feel like in the conversations that we're having, like people are in there talking about how to like build a brand or like run a company, and everyone like
If we're here, we know.
new, but just like changing. It's just about learning the lingo in cannabis and understanding the pieces.
Right.
It's not actually like anything significantly different from the tobacco industry or anything like that. Any controlled substances industry.
I agree.
I think we all just like create a lot of hype of it about it to feel like we're doing something new so that we feel special. But in actuality, like what is different about cannabis? It is the culture, and then it's the history of regulatory prohibition.